Have you already created a lot of lists and currently struggling with choosing every audience for every new campaign? Or have you unloaded just full customers list but would like to to run ads for some exact services or to exclude some customers who looked for some exact page? There is solution. Let me show you how to deal with it and launch campaign. Hi, I'm Nick, and today I'm planning to show you how to deal with your data segments, how to combine them, how to exclude, and how to create a campaign. So as you remember, in previous video I showed about couple ways of integration your data segments to Google Ads account, including spreadsheet, including direct, for example, HubSpot integrations. But the more segments you have, the higher in general will deal with them, because marketers have to choose like every segment, add to exact group, not miss anyone. So in Google there is special tool for this, and this is custom combination tool. This tool allows us to combine some exact lists or even some exact audiences and or include them or either exclude them as well. For example, if we have like couple lists with our leads, like automatic integration, like from our previous this CRM, or if you have some other spreadsheets with different sales managers or some other employees who are adding you new leads, you can combine them in one, for example, big segment and name for knowing yourself what is the segments actually. For example, like all leads, manual, and auto, and for example name of your employees if you would like. So if you have some separate department or some other sort of thing. So in general, this task in future allows you to economize time and not spend like for manually choosing in all campaigns some exact leads. So this is one of the reasons why I like using it. And there is the other reason I will show you. So regarding segment name, just name as you wish, what is comfortable for you. About customer type. So actually at this moment, these are not like real customers, not yet purchasers, not yet all of them qualified lists. Yes, there are some qualified leads, some won deals, but at this moment this just general all contacts. So that's why better don't give Google false information, because in actual AI bid campaigns you can have worse result if you add not okay information rather than even not add at all. So let's create this one. And let's name, let be the same. I add for myself a video because actually I haven't this segment already. By the way, if you have, for example, thank you page on your website, or if you have some really interesting page from where your customer like visiting after Facebook leads or some other stuff, and you would like also to show this ads for your leads, you can add even regular ads visitors as might as well. So in this moment and in this audience segment custom combinations works for adding like all of this will be like new big one new custom segment. And when we create this scene, sometimes it takes time for collecting and gathering our data, and in general you can quickly add to campaign or add to group, and Google allows you to see all active campaigns, all active groups, and you would be able to add. But as remember in previous videos, so idea that if, for example, this is a small medium business and there is a CEO owners, there is marketers, or there are some contractors, and in general, if CEO don't want to share direct database list with marketers. So in this case, owner can just once, for example, create leads as I showed in previous video. I will add in description link there. And all other stuff, for example, if you're running couple different services, or if you're running and selling different type of products, you don't need export from CRM the exact list of some actually services if all your customers are from website, because your marketer can deal with it in other way. For example, we can as might as well create special combined segments, and this will allow us not just include but as might as well even exclude. For example, imagine I would like to add all our database who were in CRM, either automatically or manually, one doesn't matter, but who, for example, didn't visit our contact page, because I think that someone who visit contact page, sorry, not contact page, but our careers page, because if someone looking for job, it in sort of our competitor, and for example, or like not our client but job seeker, and I would like to exclude them. So this is in general just an example, because all marketers are our friends and we like cooperation, because we do SEO, pay-per-click, paid social. But let me show you how to run it and what you actually can, because here you can as might as well. For example, we have three services: pay-per-click, SEO, paid social. We have integrated CRM with website. It means that in general, if someone order, for example, or would like to order pay-per-click services, this lead actually supposed to be in our pay-per-click page. So for example, all leads who was on pay-per-click page, segment name. And in this case, you can, for example, firstly choose our real data segments, like for example all our leads. Let's manually choose them. And after, you are able to narrow this segment and, for example, browse not just all users, but for example users who were in some exact pages that we would like to advertise. So for being allowed to choose this, you have to already created audiences in analytics. I can briefly show you where it is set. So in general, in Google Analytics tab, if you have connected your Google Analytics 4 with your Google Ads, you have settings, you have audience, and you are able to create any audience that you would like to. Let's even create one example, as I mentioned you, for pay-per-click services. So, for example, I would like to create new audience. I would like create audience not for all visitors, but for visitor who visit some exact page. So I can enter like page. I like page path plus query string because it's actually showing whole path. After, I'm adding filter like contains, and for example this one. Yep. Apply. So in this moment, this will be audience for our page related to pay-per-click, and I like setting maximum 540 minutes. At this moment, Google Analytics doesn't show exact amount, but this actually a year and a half, so that's why I just for myself adding that this like visitors and 540 days. And also I would like to add in like page visit this small description, but it helps me, for example, to see even in audience list which actually this visitor was, because I'm able to use page path and or query string, or I'm able to use some other for example, if you have some audience that you don't like to advertise. Imagine other some countries, you able as might as well create here some special audience like for visitors that you like or don't like, and this might as well exclude them even in audience level. So if someone uses VPN and pretending American ones, but Google Analytics knows that the real, for example, IP or some other behavior is related not to the United States, you can catch it in analytics as well. So let's create this one. Google Analytics and Google Ads has direct integration, so in technically currently just collecting data, but I can return to our audience settings. So at this moment, my next step, if we arrowing just for users who visited pay-per-click, we can choose our website visitors, find here our pay-per-click, and I have to reload this page for allowing you to see it, but in general I have previous our pay-per-click audience. So in general, currently, if I save this combined audience segment, it will show not for all leads from CRM, but for leads who were already visitors of our pay-per-click page. And this will allow not spending time in firstly in CRM, like for exporting and creating like different integrations, like for this service, for this service, for this service. Secondly, because actually some of client can look about couple different services, and if you in CRM put like looking for this, but for example, your client would like to see not just fans but DEX, or not just pay-per-click but also SEO, or for example, not just flooring but remodeling. So in this case, you are able even to one lead, if this lead visited some different your services, you are able to show different ads. So let's create this and save. And the second idea, like you can as might as well, I can show you in excluding. So you can as might as well not narrow your segment, but exclude your segment. And in this case, for example, like I shown you previously, you can like exclude visitors careers page or exclude some other type of visitors that your business don't need at this moment. So regarding launching campaign, also let me show you quickly how you can create it. While at this moment, because I just created these leads, they are still loading, so in general it may take like couple hours for recognize Google and combine them as well. But in general, you can create campaign. So for example, currently main idea of this campaign, I'm not planning to exclude our won deals, and I'm not planning to exclude our some other sort of funnels. Idea that we are running services business, we have some amount of leads in our CRM, and this amount of leads considering about buying our services. So that's why we need a little help them to decide and push them for choosing us. So for this type of advertisement, better works display campaign, because we can put our information that we like to, we can create like different campaigns for different services, and when client will see our ads in when they read the news, they will see like, okay, this marketers know their job because their ads are everywhere, so let's run with them. But in general, they see our ads everywhere because we specially narrowed our audience. So regarding our website name, firstly, this will allows Google to automatically little scrap information and predict what ad creatives you would like to run. For example, I recommend you to put like real names. For example, this display campaign I would like to run to whole United States, and for example, this was just all leads from CRM. At this moment I will run just for all leads because I have ready banners for all leads, but you might as well can create for some exact to your services. So I added name. Next, let's be just states. Regarding a language, also interesting thing, depending in which languages your audience talks, you can or leave just English or remove at all. So in general, for example, I don't speak Spanish or some other languages in United States that are popular, so I left just English. But in general, it means that if some German-based guy will look for some information, and if he or she set interface in Google like in German, they will not see our ads. So for example, let be my ads in English, I will put banners in English, so if someone clicks, they will be in English. And also because these leads, not cold leads, but actually audience who already saw our ad somewhere, who already was on our website, and who already left lead, and who already we currently adding like 7 touches rule to add it recollect. So that's why it's this settings I'm not really strict. Also you can find some additional ways, but this is the subject for next video. So let's just proceed. You can enter budget, you can focus. By the way, regarding focusing, one of popular mistake for this thing is focusing for conversions, but this campaign will not bring conversions, and this is a campaign for our leads who are already in CRM. Yes, after this we can also exclude, for example, won deals, exclude like unqualified leads, and focusing just for people who are considering, but idea is that they already left lead in our website. So firstly, they can even not click for our ads. Secondly, even if they click, they will not left a lead because they already left lead and they supposed to remember us. That's why for this type campaign, better works even just manual or maximize clicks, or even just manual cost per click, because we would be able to use and gamble with our cost per click and understand what is better, like roughly paying 10 bucks and having this amount of impressions, or paying 15 and having this. So cost per click depends on your competitors, depends on your sphere, depends on what actually in search campaigns and who your audience are. So our audience mostly or business owners or chief marketing officers or some other marketers, and everyone like business owners, so that's why this ad's expensive. So let's use cost per click. And also idea for checking efficiency of work, not just regular conversions, because reminding, you will not see regular conversions. This is already ads, and idea that before this campaign we have closing rate from this amount of leads, some amount of won deals, like roughly imagine 1 from 5 we successfully close. So idea that with this campaign, after launching for a couple months, we should increase our closing rate, but we will not see in Google Analytics or Google Ads direct improvements, because idea of 7 touches rule and that customers see our ad here, while reading news. Even we cannot exclude while playing games, because for example, originally when we run in display campaigns for our customers, we are saying like app children can accidentally click and spend your budget. So mostly we excluding apps traffic from campaigns, but here, because just some very real small amount who already left contacts for us, we can be not strict enough. So will be just really minimum of settings. Yes. By the way, I created this new ads account just for showing for video and our main account others. So looks like Google Ads not allowing me to use created combinations that I previously shown here. So I have just manually choose this segments from general list. Or like recreate in this way. So firstly, okay, let's at this moment I create without choosing any one more time, sorry. I'm looking because here originally, if this is not new account, you're supposed to see your combination and you're supposed for being able to add this audience. But at this moment, Google not allows me for doing this. So let's then at this moment I temporarily add just all visitors for being able to proceed. Also, as you remember, I entered my URL and Google automatically scrubbed like final URL, business name, some other stuff. Even Google tried to predict some headlines, some descriptions, and in general my copies. So, but I have already ones that I like. So I am planning to unload from laptop like this. So I'm choosing all that I like creatives. Let be this one. I will show you another way how to add them. So let's this. Even Google try to predict some things. Okay, let's. So Google sometimes is tricky, and if you spend too long time in creation campaign, on time of creation can be some errors. So in general, let's double check. Okay, we have to choose at least one landscape and square. Let's choose them. This is a way of creation like quick creation, but after you are able to open manually ads, manually add groups and choose other things. So our weak point is images. Okay, let's find this. Let's use, so there is rectangle, there is square. Okay. By the way, you can even use some generated one, but I think that humans have to deal with humans, so no matter then AI currently is growing, I guess, and I think that people will need to speak with people. Phone number, yes, Google Tricky suggested me phone number, and after saying that phone number not okay. So this, like, by the way, great example how working current way of AI by Google. Oh, nice. So let's publish this campaign, and after I will show you how to repair these mistakes about ads and about audiences that I did. So continue. So we have campaigns. Firstly, let's go to the ads. If you would like, in display campaigns, you're able firstly create responsive ads, then to upload just square and rectangle and some headlines, and Google will put your information. Or you might as well can create manual banners. For example, I'm entering website, and for example, you can have even okay, I will show you animated banners in next video, but in general, idea that you yes, as you see, new account, and Google not allows me to use HTML5 access here, but idea is that you can even have animated ads in your account. So, okay, let's double check it. Copies, just for being shown, business name, URL, digital marketing agency, this okay, this I don't like. I like, for example, award winning. So idea that here you should put some additional USP that you didn't tell before. Like if someone not sure, like as they need cooperate with you or no, so what would you like to tell for them? So you can add this information here. So okay, let's not focus for ad copies. And the last thing that we have little correct this audience settings. Audience settings is hidden in ad group, in group level type, and in audiences. So we are able to firstly, yes, as you see, Google tries to hide and put all like on automatic mode. So this is hidden in campaign, ad group, audiences, and slide up the thing that will allows you find the button of edit an audience. And also be sure that you are choosing targeting, not observation, because in general, observation for this strategy means nothing, and it means that you will run for all of users in all United States that you choose. So you can find your custom combination, and you're supposed to find here. By the way, I told you that I will show the other way of adding, not like, okay, so let's me show in this way. So as you see, because this is new account, Google shows me that we created with you like a combination, but because this is new account, Google not allows me to put this in targeting mode, and Google says like you have to have little modes with accounts. So okay, in this moment I'm not planning to use it. And the other way, if you don't like for putting here and trying to scroll, you can as might as well just add in your previous settings in audience one when you actually added this. So in this case you don't have to try all hidden things there. You can able, for example, choose add to campaign, and assign this to campaign as well. Or for example, where's our CRM? All is from CRM, add to groups. You can open our campaign, our group, click next, click OK, let be this one. And after in your real one, you should choose targeting one, this new account for video. So that's why Google not allowing me for choose just for targeting. So after video, I actually will pause this one and launch the same in other account. So hope this will including with all tricks and how Google would like to automate and make marketers harder to navigate works will help you. Also, don't forget to change your cost per click, because in one cent you roughly will not have any of real clicks. And idea of this type of campaign, even not conversions, not clicks, but for showing for your audience. And after additional outreach of your sales staff to this lead, I hope that this will increase your sales. What's nice to show for you guys, subscribe to our channel, put like to the video, feel free to write comments. I'm personally answering for all of them and waiting for your feedback. Have a good day.